My name is Mike Palazzolo. I'm the owner of Island Signs and Graphics in Syosset, New York, which is on Long Island. Been in business for about a little over 2 years now. So we do a lot of different things: vehicle wraps, wall signs, window graphics, wall graphics, trade show displays, so lobby signs. So we kind of do it all.
Very nice. And you do such a great job. I've heard raving reviews about your review strategy. So tell us a little bit about that. I mean, you service your clients really well.
Yeah, so I know just as a consumer, reviews are important, and so that's something I started early on focusing on is reviews, and we've been pretty successful with that. So whenever we finish a job with a client and we were, and all of them, I make sure everybody's happy, but the ones that I feel, were really we did a great job. I send them the link and ask them for feedback, and it's been all 5 stars. We've got over 50 reviews now, and it's worked really well. I get phone calls, and they'll mention right up front, I've seen your reviews online, and then they launch into what they need, what type of signage or and I know just from speaking with Alan, who's the account manager, that does help with Google and search and things like that. So we continue to focus on reviews.
So tell us a little bit about your experience has been in the last 9 months with working with us.
I was with another company previously, and it's a big deal, especially when you're starting out the business, to make a change. And I hadn't been happy, frankly, with the previous company I was working with, and I knew I had to make a change. It was just who I was going to make it with, and you were good about having multiple conversations and explaining your strategy and how you approach. And the one thing that I really was looking for was transparency into how the program was going to work, and to see reports and be collaborative in understanding, working with your team to build that strategy and see the results and make changes. And that definitely was a big factor in why I decided to go with Measure Marketing. And your team was excellent in jumping in and really going well above and beyond to kind of pull things together and rebuild things. And there was multiple stops and starts that, surprises we were given because of the last company I was working with. And you guys handled it great, got me back on track. And, it's been great for the last, I would say, 6 months now after we got through that patch.
And I know that one of your concerns was initially that would you be able to maintain the number of leads? And then you also had some concerns on the quality of leads. I just want to kind of understand, have we met on both of those ends, or do you think there's still some more work to do?
Yeah, I think we're there. We're on track. I mean, you can always improve. I think that the fact that we're building on SEO is huge, and that's really the most important thing to me, because honestly, in the past, before I was working with you guys, I really didn't have an SEO homogeneous or homegrown system that was mine, and it's really worked well. I think the team has been good in developing that strategy with keywords to focus on, and really getting the right leads, I would say, versus just getting quantity and getting more quality of because there's certain areas of the business that I want to focus on. So wall graphics, things where our margins are better, things that we can do in-house that I want to focus on, and we've done that really well.
Now, I know I want to kind of dig deeper a little bit on the numbers, and feel free to not talk about them, but is there an estimation of how much kind of number of sales or the amount of sales?
I think it's a very high percentage. Well over 50% is coming from online. The rest would be from repeat business and referrals.
Yeah, but those repeat businesses are coming from the first contact that was through online, pretty much.
Right, and that's grown also, which has been very helpful. Customers we've gotten in the past have either come back or referred us to other people, and it's been and that's what I need to do to grow the business is get those referrals and those those repeat customers that come back, and they'll come back a year later, and they'll say, hey, I need this. And as we build and as we add more customers to that basket of existing customers, it just grows.
Yeah, I know that when we first started, we were not doing any email marketing or a newsletter. I know that when we started, you had some good uptake on that. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I would say the email newsletter was one of the biggest drivers that we've done. I actually I know for a fact I got 2 or 3 sales, well over, oh gosh, I would say $6,000 or $7,000 worth of business just from that one first email that we sent out. Customers that I hadn't talked to, and one guy we did a wrap for. It was over a year ago. I sent him a quote, and he got the email, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I still need to do that," and we did it for him. So it was a really really good tool to use.
Wow, that's almost like 700% increase from your return on marketing spend from
Right.
one newsletter. So I'm glad that, Mike, that we're working collaboratively, and I know that you work with our team here at the office at Measure Marketing. So tell us a little bit about your experience working with my team. How's that been so far?
It's been great. Alan is the project manager for the account. We have regular calls. They're very responsive. Like I said, that things come up, I'll email, hey, this is going on. We had an issue, for example, where I had felt like just the homepage wasn't loading as fast as it should. They addressed it, fixed it. Now it's fine. So very responsive to the needs. When we do have the calls, there's a lot of reporting that goes on. And again, it's tough when you're a business owner to focus. I should probably be looking at that. There's a lot of really great data in there. He's good at just providing me with, where we're going and showing me the top line, but it's there if I want to really dive into it and look at the details. But again, unfortunately, I'm so busy that I should probably have somebody look at that on my side and really explain to me more. But it's great. It's a million times more than what I had before, and it's what I wanted and what I thought I would get.
Well, I'm so thrilled to hear that. I'm so I feel like, when our clients are winning, I and my team feel that it's our win too, to be honest, because that's what we do here. So I'm really, really glad that I was able to win you over. I'm going to be sharing this with a few other people in the team. So that's awesome. Now, I know that you're ranking on page 1 of search engines. You're getting a whole lot of traffic and you're busy, which is all great. Tell us a little bit how does your average customer, what's the average customer sale amount, if you don't mind sharing, so that, if you're getting a 40% increase in traffic, I just want to say for our listeners to say you're steadily growing. I know it's a little bit of an inside scoop that you're going to give us, but.
I mean, average order size, and I haven't done the analysis, but if I had to give directionally, it's probably in the neighborhood of $1,200 to $1,400. It's really a variety of leads. It could be, like I said, we got that one job from a local university it was about 3 weeks ago. It was came through the website, which was through organic, and that was a $7,000 or $8,000 job. And I'll probably get more business. It's a university. They really loved the job we did. So they said, when I dropped off the vehicles, that they had a lot more work. So, that the lifetime value on that customer is going to be really good. And we do get some other ones that are, $500-$600 jobs and things like that. But on average, I would say, probably $1,100 or $1,200, maybe a little higher.
So that's awesome and steadily growing. And I think it's only been 9 months, and we're kind of focused on the quality of leads and and of course increasing the quantity of the leads also, but the quality is more important because time is money, and if you're able to churn out all the tire kickers and those price shoppers and only focus on the ones that are going to convert, isn't that amazing to give you that freedom as a business owner, right? So that's awesome. Well, hopefully you're getting freedom because it looks like that you're very busy. So any
Yeah.
last things that you would say about our team, and just to kind of let them know how you feel about working with us.
No, they're great to work with. Again, very collaborative, and will listen to my comments, where I want to go in terms of the business itself and understanding my business strategy and the types. And it's really important in the signage business, the types of business I want to focus on, because that really is important in terms of margins and profitability. So they've been great partners in that, and helping me get to where we need to be for those types of leads. And we're also now exploring geographic, maybe expanding into different geographies, and helping me understand what it's going to take to do that.
Yeah, no, awesome. I'm looking forward to that. I've been talking about that as well. So exciting times ahead, Mike, and thank you very much for your trust in us. We definitely want to be a partner for your company and Island Science for the long haul. So I'm looking forward to next decade, which is 2020, around the corner, and just looking forward to that. So thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thanks, Artie.